on December 3rd, 1948. Oh, strange dream. Oh. I suppose Sharon's already up. I remember when I married that lovely woman in July 4th, 1982. I remember when I was married to Thelma Riley before that. Glad I divorced her. I like Sharon better. Oh, no. Amy, Kelly, and Jack are my direct children of Sharon. Jessica and Lewis are my direct children of Thelma. Elliot Kingsley is my adopted son with Thelma. No. Anyway, on to breakfast. These birds remind me of the time when a fan threw a bat on stage and I bit the head off. I thought it was rubber. I had to get rabies shots from that. But the bat had to get Ozzy shots. Oh, bloody hell, it's dark over here. Well, I am the Prince of Darkness. That's really just a nickname. Well, Ozzy's just a nickname too. My real name is John Michael Osbourne. Find my way out of here. Oh, what's this? 15. The age I left school to have a few low-paying jobs and an attempted life of burglary, but I got caught and went to jail because burglary is bad. I'm glad I joined Geezer Butler and formed our band Rare Breed, which broke up after 2 shows. But then Butler, Tony Iommi, and Bill Ward and I created a different band. A band that it was troublesome to find a name for, but eventually we decided on Black Sabbath. We created 8 albums together. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Master of Reality, Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Sabotage, Technical Ecstasy, and Never Say Die. But in 1978, I left Black Sabbath to create my own solo career. My first solo album was called The Blizzard of Oz, and it reached platinum status in no time. In 1981, I created a follow-up album called Diary of a Madman, which sold about 5 million copies. When I was on tour for this album, my guitarist Randy Rhoads died in a plane crash. I was devastated, but I eventually moved on. I created more albums. Bark at the Moon in 1983, The Ultimate Sin in 1986, No Rest for the Wicked in 1988, No More Tears in 1991. I kept wanting to have a swan song tour, but I came back to record Osmosis in 1995. When I was working with the band Black Sabbath, I had an addiction to cocaine and a heavy drinking problem. It was a struggle to beat the addiction. I was once featured in the movie The Decline of the Western Civilization Part 2, The Metal Years, and I commented in it, "Sobriety fucking sucks." I headlined Ozfest numerous times, and I gave chances to many new metal bands. I played with Black Sabbath there, and I still do on and off. I wonder what's on the internet about me. Oh, what is that? I don't have an LG phone. I've done commercials for Samsung's phones. Shouldn't I have a Samsung phone? You know, this camera reminds me of when I had a show of my domestic life that aired on MTV called The Osbournes. I've also done some commercials for World of Warcraft. That's an ad for World of Warcraft, not going near that. So, it's on the internet. Blah. 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 I'm not a Satanist. I go to the Church of England. Oh. My cross must have fallen off. Oh well. Blah. 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 I don't promote suicide either. The lawsuit sorted that. Done with that, I mean. Oh, God. Ah. Broke, like my neck vertebrae and collarbone and spine when I was in an accident on my all-terrain vehicle when I was driving around my estate. I had to be resuscitated because I stopped breathing. But I'm not dead yet.